I guess.
Yeah, we're live.
We are? Since when?
Well, technically we've been live for 5 minutes, but now we're live with video of the game,
and
not
audio?
of us.
And audio?
Yes. Yes, they can hear you.
Oh no.
Alright, you ready?
I guess we're getting done with this wrap today.
Hello, all 0 viewers that I think we have.
Sorry, I'm technically a viewer, so stop.
But you're also on here, so I don't count you as a viewer.
Okay, well,
you're more of a participant who happens to be monitoring the chat.
Of course, we have to have somebody monitoring the chat.
I told you, the chat shows up in the casting, like, software.
I know. Oh, I know.
Whoops, you missed the line.
Well, it said, well, it's that time again. So, I'm just about ready to pack it in. After a few bites of ice cream from the freezer. Gosh dang it, I didn't get ice cream today.
Why not?
Oh, I forgot.
How dare you? You were even playing an ice cream commercial and you forgot?
That one doesn't count as an ice cream commercial. I turned off all the lights and walked down the hall to my room.
We'll play more ice cream commercials.
I should eat ice cream while watching that ice cream commercial.
Yes.
I wonder if Amanda's still awake. I could need some sleep. As I pass her room, I can hear a faint sound, but can't quite make out what it is. I get a little closer. Is she crying? I knock gently on the door. Hey, Amanda? The crying immediately stops.
Not right now.
Her voice sounds strained. She sniffles. I need to make sure she's okay. I open the door. In the dark, I can see Amanda's outline in the middle of her bed, knees hugged up against her body. Is everything okay?
I don't want to talk about it.
Did something happen?
No, nothing happened. Go away.
Let's go. Let's leave her alone.
Believe this is what we did before.
Yes, I think we pressed once because I think we tried pressing twice and then that.
And she was like angry at us.
Yes.
For pushing it.
Alright, I'll leave you be. I backed out of the room and closed the door gently behind me. She immediately starts crying again.
I wish I had that kind of control over crying.
Same.
Mostly the immediately stops part.
Same. Wow. I have no idea what has her so upset. She seemed totally normal. I feel awful just leaving her to cry. But I also got the feeling that if I tried to do anything else, it would only have made her more upset. I can't stop mentally cycling through all sorts of awful things she could be dealing with right now. More than anything, I just want her to be happy and safe. I have a hard time falling asleep. When I finally do, I'm still thinking about Amanda.
What a nice dad.
Yeah, what are nice parents like?
Like this, apparently.
After a long night of very little sleep, I roll out of bed and make myself a pot of coffee. The thing I don't drink. Amanda should be up for school soon. Maybe she'll be willing to talk about whatever's bothering her.
The coffee is for me, obviously.
About 10 minutes before she's supposed to leave, Amanda comes out of her room and makes a beeline for the freezer.
What was that?
The sound of the text that didn't appear. Morning, Nanda.
Morning.
She drops a frozen waffle into the toaster and slams the freezer door. She won't look at me. Yikes. So, anything big going on at school today?
No.
Okay.
With hard eyes.
With hard eyes. Stare into my heart eyes and telling me the truth. Do you need a ride to school?
No.
Want some coffee? Amanda pulls the toaster oh my gosh, lever up and takes her still freezer burned waffle out before it's finished cooking.
I have to go.
Amanda picks up her bag and storms out. Oh, okay. I haven't seen her act like this in a long time. It's usually short-lived, but it always hurts. Hopefully this blows over and things are back to normal soon. I sit back at the kitchen table and look at a picture of Amanda and I hanging on a wall. When did they have time to hang pictures up?
Yes. Well,
Is
it's
it
been like a while, right?
That's true. I think it has been like at least a few weeks, if not a month or so.
If not longer.
That's true. In it, I'm teaching her to ride a bike. Her face is a mixture of excitement and pure unadulterated fear, because she seems afraid of a lot of things.
Yes.
I remember how determined she was. Are you good?
Yes.
Cats.
Yes. Cats are
course.
great. Cats are wonderful.
Every time she would fall off and scrape her knees, she would get up and try again. Finally, I had to stop her because she was bleeding everywhere. Then she started to cry because she didn't think she needed bandages and wanted to keep trying. As I put the bike away, she just stood in the middle of the street and screamed. Then I took her for ice cream, and it was like nothing ever happened. Gosh dang it, everything's telling me to get ice cream.
Yes. Correct. Because you should have gotten ice cream. You should be eating it right now.
Well, I have the next 3 days off, so maybe in the next 3 days.
Tomorrow. Get ice cream.
After giving it a bit of thought, I decided that if I force her to talk about it, I'm only going to make things worse. But I have an idea. I start rummaging around for ingredients. I hear Amanda walk in the door. Instead of heading for the kitchen like she usually does, she makes a beeline to her bedroom. She's clearly trying to avoid me. Hey, Pumpkin.
What?
Can you come here for a second? There's a moment of silence.
Yeah.
I wanted to say sorry about last night.
That.
I'm just worried about you, kiddo. I get scared when I know something's wrong, and I get even more scared when I feel like I can't do anything about it.
Dad,
So just, whatever it is, and you don't have to tell me if you don't want to, but whatever it is, just know that you have a dad in your corner who wants you to be happy.
How nice.
Yeah.
I want to have a dad in my corner who just wants me to be happy.
Oh.
Could I have anyone in my corner that wants me to be happy?
You have a lot of people in your corner who want you to be happy. You just don't acknowledge them because you don't think that you deserve to be happy, and you're wrong.
Honey, you know I'm bad with words, so I was hoping I could speak a language we both understand. I pull out a cake of the refrigerator, place it on the table. Hopefully the frosting is set by now. Man, I wish somebody would give me a cake.
Yes, but then I told someone to make you a cake, and you said no.
Okay, but when
This is called
the cake-
self-sabotage.
when the cake happened, it was very boring.
This is called self-sabotage. Also, the most puzzling part of this is he told us a cute story about ice cream, and then he pulls out ingredients and makes not ice cream.
Well, ice cream and cake go together.
Yeah, and he apparently spent the entire day, so he could have made both. And he should have made both.
Who knows? Maybe he can't make homemade ice cream.
He's got a freezer.
Ta-da!
Dad.
It took me a really long time because I ran out of red frosting somewhere around sad. And I had to start over, and
I don't understand why you would have to start over just because you ran out of frosting.
I don't know.
Just make more frosting. It's really easy. Especially because that looks like icing rather than frosting, which is even easier.
Shush you. Stop overcomplicating a game that has continuity issues.
This is beautiful.
It's strawberry. Amanda gives me a big ol' hug. I grabbed some plates and forks and serve us up some delicious cake.
So, it's really stupid.
What is?
This whole thing. You know, I've been really weird lately, and there's just... I don't even know how to explain it. I feel like I might have to make you a chart.
I'm listening. Do you want me to take notes? I have a notebook.
Do you?
No, I don't even think I own a notebook.
That's sad, because I was just packing up my bookshelf yesterday and realized how many empty notebooks I own. I should really stop buying notebooks just because they're cute or pretty and actually use them first.
Yes, you should. What the crap?
Look, one of them is styled like a PlayStation, like a PS1, including the design, as if there's the disc thing on top, and even on the underside of the back cover, they have the little slits for the fans.
Okay, but do any of them have dragons? Or cake?
Probably. I know at least one of them has ninjas.
Okay, then.
I guess I should start from the top. So, you know how Emma R. is going to that fancy art school in California, right?
Emma R. The best friend.
Yeah. You got it! Wow, proud of you.
I can finally tell the difference.
Anyways, ever since she got the acceptance letter, I've been feeling like she's drifting away, you know? And she's been spending a lot more time with Grace and Emma P. I thought it was just all in my head for a while, but then I found out from Rosie M. that both of the Emmas, Grace and Noah, all went to a party at Mackenzie F's on the same night they all told me they were busy studying for the Calc AB final.
Yikes.
So, another important piece of information is, God, this is embarrassing. I, have a crush on Noah, and, that's a thing.
What? Whoa, I had no idea. I definitely didn't know that. Okay.
We had 2 more viewers for a moment, and then they're gone again. You're a bad liar.
Didn't like our sarcasm.
Didn't like my Amanda.
So are you.
I learned from the worst.
Oh.
Anyway, so the only person I told about the crush was Emma R., and she promised not to tell anybody. I didn't confront them about the party thing because I didn't want to start drama, so I just keep quiet and keep going about my business.
Amanda sighs.
And then one day, I invite everyone out to get nachos at the mall, and after not texting me back for like 2 hours, even though none of them ever put their phones down for more than 60 seconds, they all say they're busy, like simultaneously. So I tell them, never mind, I'll just eat nachos at home, right? But we were out of chips, and I really, really wanted nachos.
Totally understandable.
Now I want nachos. This game always makes me want food.
Yes, every time we play, you're just like, man, I want this. Man, I want that. Man,
I want pizza.
This.
I want nachos. I want junk food. So I go to the mall anyway. I get to the food court, and who do I see there but Grace, Emma P, Emma R, and Noah, all hanging out together and eating nachos without me.
What?
Gets better. Standing by the escalators watching them, and I realize that Noah has his arm around Emma R, which is kind of weird, right? But then they kiss!
No.
Yes, I know. So I storm over there, and I'm like, hey! And Grace drops a nacho on her shirt, because of course she does. Yes. And Emma R just, like, glares at me.
Grace. Nothing is coming up. I don't know who that is. Grace is the gossipy one.
Did she poop the bed too? I know! Grace is the one nobody really likes. Or, I guess that's me now. But anyway, nobody will say anything, and I'm just like, you guys suck. Which I realize is not the most eloquent thing to say, but I was very angry and really embarrassed, and I just wanted to get out of there. So I left. Without nachos, might I add, which only further contributed to this shitty day, and immediately drafted a super long text to the group chat asking them why they've been so weird. And I wrote another one to MR asking how long the Noah thing's been going on. And sorry, I know that's a lot. You still following?
What did Emma R say?
Oh, okay. Get a load of this. Emma R says, you know what? Let me just read it to you.
Amanda pulls out her phone and reads word for word in a arduously long string of text messages.
Can you believe that?
Well, I know he said I cannot believe that, and then he's like, no, I don't understand. So I'm curious what I can believe that says. I care so much about Amanda's social life and mental well-being. Man, do I not understand what she's talking about.
I feel like this is the exact same.
Gosh dang it, Santa. This is all beyond me, but I'm trying my hardest to be supportive. Wasn't he in the middle of high school drama back in the day?
I feel like even if you weren't, this isn't that hard to keep track of. She has friends, she's got a crush on one, her best friend is going out with her crush.
Yeah.
Like, that's not that hard to keep track of. Then again, he couldn't tell the difference between the Emmas after, like, 12 years, so, you know, who knows.
Yeah,
they were dating in secret for, like, months. So I told her that she's being a really terrible friend. And she's like, well, if you think I'm so terrible, then just stop being my friend. And I was like, okay. And then she left me on red. And then...
Wait. Left me on red? What's that?
Oh, like... She saw my message and didn't reply. And I know, because there are read receipts.
I don't know what read receipts are, but I'm just gonna nod and pretend I understand. Gotcha.
So while this is all happening, I'm talking to Emma P about how mad I am. Because she's at least being kind of reasonable. I'm venting to her about how pissed I am at everybody and stuff. And then out of nowhere, no one texts me and is like, how could you say that about me? And I'm like, say what about you? And he tells me that Emma P sent screenshots of everything I told her to the group chat that I got kicked out of.
Such bad friends.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, I think you lost me at screenshots, but that definitely sounds bad.
I don't know why they would do that, because Amanda's clearly the best. In this entire town, Amanda's just the #1 resident.
Because they're terrible friends?
True. There's so much more, but honestly, it's all just really stupid teenager stuff. The bottom line is that everyone dropped me, half my grade hates me, and now I have no friends.
Dot, 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 dot. Amanda? I'm so sorry.
I almost expected it from everybody else, but
Oh.
Emma R has been there since Mom died. I can't believe she would just stab me in the back like that.
Poke, poke.
I'm not even mad that she's dating Noah. I'm just upset that she lied about it for so long.
Yeah. Amanda says that the remnants of her cake.
Dot, dot, dot. Okay, I take it back. I'm kind of mad she's dating Noah.
Understandable.
What did I do wrong? Why did everyone just suddenly decide I'm not cool anymore? Why wasn't I enough? I don't understand. As mad as I am at everybody, like, I miss them, Dad.
Amanda looks so dejected. I almost can't take it. What could I possibly say to help?
Aw.
Anyways, that's it. That's the whole sordid tale. Thanks for listening. Tune in next week for more hot gossip.
Wow.
I know it's pretty dumb.
It's not dumb.
No, it's a stupid thing to be upset over.
No, it's not.
It really isn't.
No, it isn't. Like, holy crap, that's not a stupid thing to get mad over. Amanda, your feelings are real. Don't ever be mad at yourself for having feelings.
I guess.
Unless you've secretly been a robot who's been approximating human feelings this whole time.
Dad, if I was a robot, I would have transformed into a monster truck a long, long time ago.
Why a monster truck and not something fun?
So
Like-
she can go on paranormal ice trucker road trips.
You could be a part of the paranormal ice road truckers.
Yeah.
That's true.
I'm
But
pretty sure that's
seriously-
what she's alluding to.
Well, I mean, and Optimus Prime, duh.
But who cares about that?
I'm not going to say the actual answer. But seriously, I know you probably don't want advice, but I feel like it's my duty as a dad to bestow upon you a few nuggets of fatherly wisdom. Real friends don't do that.
Bah! They don't.
When you get older, you start realizing the sort of people you want to associate yourself with. Do you really want to surround yourself with people who would do something like that to their friend? It takes a lot of work to find and maintain meaningful friendships. And most people don't bother.
Mm-hmm.
It took me a long time to figure that out myself. And I wish I had learned it sooner. If the other person isn't putting the effort in to show you how much they care, it's not worth it. You're not beholden to being their friend. Ultimately, I think this says way more about their character than it does about yours. Because you're amazing. If they can't see that, well, that's their problem.
She is amazing. Dot, dot, dot. I'll keep that in mind.
I looked down at the table. Did we just eat that whole cake?
Yes, we did just eat that whole cake.
Well, good talk. Mandy gets up to go to her room. Before she closes her door, she turns around.
Hey, Pops.
Yeah?
Thank you.
You are always welcome. Love you, Manda.
I love you too, Dad.
We're just gonna leave it at that one, because
Heart.
I can't speak over that.
Heart.
Hey, look! Oh, God.
This-
What happens when Craig messages us first, apparently. Hey, dude! I've got the runs!
Oh, I've just got the thing. I'll head to the store and grab you a real, real chunky milkshake, cherry licorice, and a book of word jumbles that I find helpful in strenuous times such as these.
What was that?
I don't know.
No, you, like, stumbled through that. What? Wouldn't that make it worse?
Oh. It's not for the diarrhea. Milkshakes are just comforting.
Wait, why are we talking about this? By I've got the runs, I meant that I feel like running. Bro.
Dot, 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 dot.
Wanna come with me to the gym?
Why do I feel less excited about that than getting your home remedies for diarrhea?
Because
Getting you home remedies for diarrhea.
his home remedies include milkshakes and ice cream
And word jumbles.
and word jumbles.
Don't forget the word jumbles.
Come on, man, it'll be fun.
You know what? Sure. When are we doing this? There's 30 more minutes left in this meat hell marathon.
I'm outside right now. Wow.
What?
I'm warming up.
Okay. At least let me see if Betty gets away from the wolves in time to get her
Soprasata.
sopressata wrapped cheesecake out of the oven. Wait, why is what?
You know, I thought meat hell was supposed to be like kitchen hell and whatever.
Yes.
But apparently she's being chased by wolves. Also, why is the cheesecake wrapped in sopressata?
I don't even know what that is.
I think it's a type of meat. I'm gonna double check. Sopressata.
It's salami.
It is a type of meat.
It's a dry salami.
Why has she wrapped a cheesecake in salami?
Don't
Is
ask
this a
questions
savory
and go running.
cheesecake? Why are there wolves? Why is
This
she
is-
taking the cheesecake out of the oven when there are so many no-bake cheesecake options?
Because this is hell. Everything is an oven.
I mean, okay. Go running! Yeah, bro!
We're gonna die. Wait, we're going running and then we're gonna go on it. What?
Oh dear. The gym just installed these new virtual jogging treadmills. We'll feel like we're running outdoors. You can see other runners on your screen too. Let's try it out together!
Other runners? Will I be able to keep up?
Nope. Don't worry, we're here to cheer each other on. I'll be right there with you. Just get a rhythm going. Keep your heart rate up, but don't overexert yourself. You'll do great! Oh dear.
What are the controls?
I don't know. Oh.
Just hold?
Seemingly?
No.
No, just keep clicking? I don't know.
There's a rhythm.
Oh.
Of course, it's eggplant.
Of course it is.
I think you're going too fast.
I don't know what I'm doing, frankly. Am I supposed to fill it? I don't know if I'm doing this correctly. Oh good, I can use the space bar.
Jeez.
I am very confused. This is a weird minigame. I don't even know if I'm doing this right.
Don't ask me. It looks like you're doing it right.
Okay. Like, it doesn't tell me if it's correct for me to hold it to the end. All I know is that when the eggplant comes up, spam.
Is that the tears thing from the...
From?
The love reaction, like when the emojis pop out? I think the waterfall were the tears.
Waterfall?
There's a waterfall back there.
Oh.
I don't... I guess this is one of them they might have added later.
Maybe?
This is pretty long, too.
Yeah, it seems like it. I can't tell when... Oh. I was about to say, I can't tell when it's, like, over, but then the flags appeared.
I don't think we got a good score.
I think that for the first, like, half... What?! Way to go, bro! I'm so confused. That was the entire scene. Just this mini game.
Just go on a date with Craig.
Okay, Craig, let's get this over with.
Third date, here we go.
Let's
Today
go.
we'll continue. What kind of working out will we do today?
The camping kind, like I said.
It took some time for our schedules to line up. I was finally able to find a weekend where Craig and I could go camping.
Now you just need to find the ability to read words like able versus about.
I cannot read properly, and I don't know why you wanted me to do this.
Because it's fun.
He always stays so busy with work and the kids, but it's good to know that we'll just be able to spend some time relaxing together in nature. Since our first run, I've managed to go on regular runs with Craig. I mostly do them because it seems like the only time we get to hang out. But the added benefit is that I've seen a lot of improvement in my health.
That's a nice bonus.
Yes, being healthy is always a nice bonus. I was able to sift through the attic and find my own camping gear from college. Craig put me in charge of bringing the sleeping bags and the tent while he takes care of the food, so I double-checked to make sure everything is ready to go. Craig should be here any minute now. Amanda's going to be spending this weekend on a school trip to our nation's capital. Which nation?
Yes.
She hasn't been away from home without me for longer than a day since she was 14. I hope she isn't feeling as nervous about it as I am. I doubt it.
I have a strong feeling that she's not.
Hey, Amanda Panda. Amanda's in the middle, sitting on top of her luggage in order to get it to finally zip.
Hey, Pops.
Ready for your trip?
Once I get this bad boy all zipped up, I'm good to go.
How much did you pack? That seems like a lot for 2 days.
Excuse me, she's a girl.
Yeah.
Oh, it's all my camera equipment. Lenses, tripod, flash, all that.
Are you going to have time to take pictures?
I'll find a way. I need to get some good shots for my series on national monuments.
Oh, what's the series about?
It's one of those internet series where I reimagine Disney princesses as founding fathers.
What?
Amazing. I'm kidding. Nobody likes those. I'm taking portraits of my friends.
Oh. Well, I'm going to be in the woods. Out there in nature. You know, roughing it. Just me and Mother Nature. The old Madre de trees?
Wait, she's taking pictures of her friends, but she no longer has friends.
Shh, we don't know how far ahead the third date is.
Did they make up? Did she make new friends?
Shh, that's too logical. Stop it. Are you going to be alright on your own?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to have any signal out there. I won't be able to text or call you at all.
Exciting. Oh, it's alright. I'll be able to survive a couple days without constant updates on who just got voted off of International Haunted House Hunters.
What?
Yes.
International Haunted House Hunters. Are they hunting houses or international ghosts?
Well, yes.
Are they just...
Maybe they have international clients who are hunting haunted houses to buy, to live in.
That's just my line of thinking. Well, I'll miss you. And for the record, Bradley was pushed down a flight of ornate stairs by a ghost. They were really beautiful stairs. Amanda finishes zipping up the big suitcase and lugs it next to the door of her bedroom. She turns around and gives me a big hug.
Relax, Dad, Tron. I'm a big kid now. I can take care of myself. Besides, I gotta share a room with Monica Sanders and 2 mom chaperones. The most trouble I could possibly get into is falling asleep with a tub of ice cream on me.
Just constantly teasing me with that ice cream, aren't you, Game?
Yes, because you should have some. You should go get some right now.
I'm not leaving the stream to go get some.
Why not?
Because I'm reading lines.
No one's watching. We could just put ourselves on hold.
No. Oh well. Alright. Don't steal anything, okay?
Since you asked nicely. Fine. Promise. Maybe she's the one who was stealing the money all along.
No, she had to learn it from someone.
Did she, though?
I step outside, hauling my bags behind me. Craig's already strapped some camping gear on top of my modest but stylish car. He notices me carrying my equipment and hurries over to take it from me. I'm tempted to flirt and say such a gentleman. I almost had a case of the vapors there.
Never fear. These muscles were made for picking up heavy things and putting them in other places. I think vapors there is, I think he's alluding to, like, old-timey women in corsets fainting onto couches.
Ah, that.
At least I imagine that's what it means.
That's kind of...
Anyway, we got eggplants for that.
I didn't even say. That's what I was thinking it was alluding to, but it was just like, not heard that term before. Remember, it's your weekend to relax. Take it easy.
Guess I can't argue with that. Everything good with Amanda?
Yep. On a radio school trip to Washington, D.C. Okay, at least
They
we're
are
in
in
America.
US.
What about your offspring?
Already at Smashley's for the weekend. I'm ready to get my camp on.
I load the rest of my stuff into Craig's car and we get in. But wait, it was on top of my car, not Craig's.
Yup.
My gosh, the continuity errors.
I think at that point it's just a lack of proofreading. Oh no!
Or are they doing this on purpose?
Well, I'm
What's
pretty
wrong?
sure this is the same car that we drove.
Amanda.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, is that the coffee spoon?
What's wrong?
Think I left my juicer plugged in. We gotta go back!
Are you... Blah, blah, blah. Are you worried that someone's gonna break into your house and cold press some carrots?
No, it's just...
Just try to relax, man. Let the juicer float away. Take all of your worries and blend them into pulpy good vibes. Craig takes a deep breath. Do you have anything to listen to?
all I had at my place is a series of CDs that guide you through a thorough and intense calisthenics workout. Do you want to listen to those?
I don't think they would be a good idea to listen to in the car.
Knowing Craig, he would find a way to follow it. Just kidding.
Craig hands me a thick case filled with CDs because people still use those.
I was about to say that too. Take your pick.
I thumb through page after page of kids sing-along CDs.
Oh man.
What? You don't want to listen to Kids Bop 27.5?
Hey, last time I made a Kids Bop joke, you didn't get it.
I don't remember the last time you made a Kids Bop joke.
I think it was also on the stream.
Probably, but I have not really rewatched those.
Well, obviously.
Oh hey, Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. Takes me back.
Keep going.
I get to the end of the case to find, in the very last slot, a blank CD with Craig's handwriting on it. Why didn't he just take that CD?
Well, so my guess is that it says Santa Seaweed on it because he made him a mixtape.
Gosh. Nope. Did not say that. But also, why didn't he just get like a little case that were like $1 at a store and put it in there instead of lugging the big CD case?
Yes?
DJ Keg Stand's Mega Mix Volume 1?
Made it just for the trip. I think you'll like it.
I pop the CD into the car stereo, and it's like I'm immediately transported to our old dorm room. Hit after hit plays, and soon enough, we're both happily singing the lyrics to each song as we fly down the highway.
Is this gonna be me? Just kidding,
What?
I already sing songs in the car.
I was about to say, 1, you don't drive. 2, do you have any good memories of old dorm rooms and singing with friends?
Not really, because how many people in college actually drove around? Most people were also living in the dorms.
Hi.
Or you.
Yes, or me.
Or otherwise, commuting via public transportation. Where if you sing hit songs, people will yell at you.
People try. It's awkward.
I know.
This song was Carl's favorite.
Carl, the third roommate.
Bark, bark. You brought that dog home one night and I couldn't pry you two apart.
So we spent an entire semester fabricating a story about a foreign exchange student roommate who had a really bad cough that sounded exactly like a dog's bark.
Deja vu.
I already told this story.
And
Ooh.
then we had a room inspection.
That RA was so suspicious of us, but could never prove anything.
Just why? And Carl was just under a blanket.
That's a well-behaved dog.
Yeah, it is.
Bless that pup's courage under fire.
Man, we did some dumb things back in college. The hours fly by as we belt out tunes to whatever non-existent key our voices register in. Soon enough, we're surrounded by lush trees and spectacular vistas of everything amazing that nature has to offer.
Feels good to be back out here.
Real good. And we always have the creature under our on our face.
The beard creature.
Yeah.
E.
We park our car at the entrance to a familiar trail and load up our gear on our backs. Isn't this just the park we found those twins in?
Yes.
I'm thankful that I've been working on my health over the past couple of weeks. Otherwise, I'd be dreading all the hiking that's about to happen. Craig looks intently at his phone. Everything all right?
Yep. Just had to fire off one last work email.
Craig pockets the phone and we start off on the trail. It's relatively easy, but I know I would have been huffing and puffing at this point if it weren't for all the murder sprints. I look around me and take in the tall trees and animal chirps. Gosh dang it, game. Everything okay back there?
There's no reception out here.
Didn't they know that?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Being out in the middle of nowhere will do that. I recognize the look of anxiety on Craig's face.
What if there's a problem?
You've trained for this. Look, Craig, we all know that if you really wanted, you could flex your calf muscles and fly out of here like a rocket ship all the way back to Maple Bay.
That's terrifying.
It is terrifying. We're gonna be fine. We're gonna be fine. This is our weekend. Plus, it's the third date, so who knows what will happen. We keep marching down the trail, but it seems like Craig is still worried. After a bit, he stops in his tracks.
Maybe we should go back. Maybe we could find another campground that gets good cell phone reception.
Craig, seriously, what's wrong?
I mean, I'm just really nervous. My dad instinct is kicking in. My mind keeps conjuring up all sorts of worst case scenarios. What if something happens to the girls? I don't have a signal. I would have no way of knowing.
Oh, Craig. Lem? Let me tell you, that feeling never goes away, no matter how old your kids are. You just gotta remind yourself that they're in good hands. They're with their mother.
Smashly?
Yes, Smashley.
Good hands. Smashly.
Okay, he's Kegstand Craig, so...
Yeah, but he doesn't go by Kegstand Craig anymore. He just goes by Craig now. She still goes by Smashly.
That's true. Craig doesn't say anything. I give him a reassuring punch on the shoulder. Try to remember why we came out here. The plan was to get away from it all and just focus on ourselves for this little trip. No distractions, no cell phone service, just two dads relaxing out in the woods. Craig looks me directly in the eyes.
No distractions, no cell phone service, just two dads relaxing out in the woods.
Yes, two dads. That's what they are together.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna have
Just two
some
dads out relaxing in the woods together.
alone.
Having some fun.
We're gonna have some fun this weekend. Craig and I get back to marching. It's not too long of a hike before we get to the campsite. And we're both glad to see that we're the only people there.
Can't believe you still have this tent.
I didn't say anything. Found it in my attic and already checked it for holes. It's seen better days, sure, but I think we'll be able to survive. Dump the bag of fabric and poles onto the ground. We unfold the tent in the desired spot. I hand Craig the stakes.
Still know how to do this, right?
Yeah,
Nope.
you take the stake and you drive it through Damien's heart.
I don't think that would put out a tent, but it would do something called murder.
Is it murder if he's undead?
We don't know if he's undead.
No, he just likes to partake in the goth lifestyle.
Uh-huh. Of course we do. We do not.
I also just realized that every time you're lagging, Discord flickers right before it's gonna fix for you.
Oh.
Interesting.
After 20 minutes of struggling like people in a bad infomercial, we somehow managed to build an upright structure that closely resembles what a tent would look like if you asked somebody to draw a picture of one with their eyes shut.
I mean, it doesn't look too bad there.
Yeah, I was about to say, that actually looks pretty good. Come on. I want to put this up against the storm, but I think we'll be able to survive for the night. We set out a couple of chairs and our cooking equipment, admiring our handiwork.
Bro, look at us go!
Did he mean to rhyme?
He's a dad.
That means nothing to me.
That means he's filled with dad jokes and probably dumb rhymes.
Look upon the kingdom we have built. Upon this rock we shall grill our meats and drink our brews, for we hold dominion over this land.
They're gonna grill meat on a rock?
Yes.
Okay. Verily. And, look at our camping chairs, which we are going to sit on. God, he's dumb.
So what's next on the camp extravaganza docket?
You didn't plan this out? God,
Of course
Santa.
he didn't.
He has to plan it out so that Craig won't spend the entire time looking at his phone.
He can't really look at his phone when there's no reception.
Yeah, but then if there's nothing to do, I would just get antsy.
Maybe you, Craig, would just go running.
I mean, Craig's clearly already antsy.
Yeah.
Well, now that we have shelter settled, I think it's time for us to do some exploring. There's a waterfall a little bit up the way that I'm sure we could hike to.
Don't die. Just don't die.
Why would they die hiking to a waterfall?
It's Santa. He could kind of die if wind blows in the wrong direction.
Yeah.
Let's get hiking. Craig and I venture into the woods. We amble along, taking our time to chat and admire the wildlife. Craig reaches out an arm and stops me.
Are there wolves after our sopressata cheesecake?
We don't have an oven. We just have a rock.
Dude! Does that look like what I think it looks like?
A cult?
The twins?
I look over at where he's pointing. Oh my gosh, it does.
Come to think of it, there are at least 2 sets of twins in this game.
Yes. There are.
I feel like that's relatively a lot of twins.
That tree looks like a butt.
Oh my god. I can't get over how detailed it is. I'm very confused. Isn't a butt just a curve?
I guess?
Like, if someone asked me the shape of a butt, I would just draw a C, like the letter.
Oh no, not like the ocean? You wouldn't just draw an ocean?
Well, that'd be a really weird butt.
I examine the butt tree further. The contour is perfect. It even has back dimples.
Apparently, I haven't spent enough time looking at butts because I don't understand the point.
Yeah, so what we now know is that you need to look at butts like 5 times as much more than you do now.
But why?
So,
Butts are gross. Poop comes out of them. Farts come out of them. What is good that comes out of a butt? Nothing.
so you're able to understand.
Butts are for sitting on.
Yes?
Yes.
But people apparently like them and like how they look.
I don't get it.
I thought we were gonna have a great time camping, but this makes it even better. That was bad. Craig holds back a snicker.
I aspire to have every hike be as good as this one.
You don't seem to be really in it right now. I'm snickering now too.
I disapprove of these bad jokes.
Oh my gosh. Let us analyze this tree further. Craig and I share a huge belly laugh at our awful jokes.
Truly terrible.
They are actually really bad. Holy crap. The best thing about this is that there's no daughters here to tell us our jokes are bad.
Just me. They can't hear me.
They can't hear you.
I'm a daughter. I'm not one of their daughters, but I'm a daughter. And their
Oh,
jokes
no.
are bad.
Wouldn't you be happy to be the daughter of Santa Seaweed?
Yeah, apparently I'd have infinite money.
And somebody who actually cares about you.
And like cake.
Ooh, yes. And ice cream.
Yeah. Like, my parents would just make cake for me when I'm upset. And care about the reason why I'm upset.
So magical.
They would care so much about why I'm upset that they would make me a cake from scratch to bribe it out of me.
Yes. We high five. Craig and I hit the trail again. It's been a long time since we've been out here, but everything seems more or less familiar. We point out old landmarks that we remember back from our college days. I think we're getting close now.
Check it out!
There's a clearing up ahead. As we get closer, I can hear water running. Cresting over a hill, Craig and I are greeted by a wide clearing surrounded by trees. In front of us is a beautiful waterfall spilling into a large body of water that runs into a river. Mouths agape with the genuine beauty of the place, we go to investigate. The old waterfall.
Nice.
It's gorgeous.
Nature is so rad.
Now who sounds not into this?
Peering further, we get an idea of how deep the pool is.
Think we could jump off of it like the old days?
No. Ha! This old dad is happy here on dry land.
Because you might crack your skull open? At that point, the lack of reception is a problem in the other direction. Looks like you could climb right up over there.
We didn't even have to bring swimming trunks.
No, but you didn't even.
Yes, we didn't even bring swimming trunks. Bleh.
What are you
can't
talking
read.
about?
Greg immediately begins taking his clothes off.
Oh, so that's how they're gonna set this one up.
Dot dot dot. Dot 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 dot.
Me too, game. Me too. You were saying about how I need to look at butts 5 times more?
Okay, but how does he look?
Well, his face is the same. I don't know. He's a drawing.
He is a drawing, yes.
He's a
also-
drawing of a shirtless dude. He's got very broad shoulders for how, like, skinny his waist looks, actually. The number one thing I'm observing from this.
Is his shoulder width.
Well, the ratio of shoulder to, like, waist. Am I wrong?
I don't know what the ratio should be.
He looks like a triangle. He looks like a pizza slice.
I was about to say, don't people make the jokes about Captain America looking like a Dorito.
Do they? I don't know.
I think I've heard that joke before.
You're also saying this as if I find Captain America hot.
I know a lot of people who think he looks hot.
Yes, but
And-
I don't understand.
And Thor. I hear a lot about Thor.
Thor is just funny.
No. Apparently, he's really hot.
And then Tony Stark is a hot mess.
Yes, that is accurate.
Are we looking
Anyway,
at this
are we
butt?
looking at his butt?
I guess we're looking at the butt.
I guess we're looking at the butt.
It's a butt.
I can't help but sneak a peek. That is a good butt. What makes a butt good or not good?
Apparently, if it's curved, I think that's what I was told. Is that a good butt has a nice round curve. So the real question we should be asking is what angle, degree curve counts as a good butt?
45?
That sounds like a very sharp butt.
No, that would be a 90-degree curve.
That sounds like a very sharp butt if your
Yes.
butt is 45 degrees.
Craig turns around suddenly. He catches me looking.
Do a lot of glute workouts.
I immediately turn away, blushing.
Well, we got eggplants. You coming or what?
Oh, I don't know about this dude. He's already making his way out to the waterfall by the time I finish my seconds. When he realizes I'm not right behind him, he turns around and rolls his eyes.
We lived together for years, and I've seen your ass more times than I can count. It's no big deal. ...
I'm gonna let you decide.
I mean, I don't know. All of them are roughly the same.
But which one would be better?
All I know is that I don't need pants because wearing shorts is comfier.
That is true. Wearing shorts is so much better than wearing
I like wearing shorts. They're comfy and easy to wear.
When did you become youngster Joey?
When I discovered the joy of just wearing shorts around all the time.
Well, when you live in an area that's like that never reaches a temperature for pants, you can.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
When right now here it's 33, people really look down on you when you wear pants or when you wear shorts.
And you know this from experience.
And I know this from very much experience.
Who needs pants?
Okay?
You know what's even better? Is skirts.
They're
With
society's
pockets.
oppressors.
They are.
Down with pants. Down with the system.
That's the spirit.
Take my shirt off and drop it in a pile with Craig's clothes. I put the rest of my clothes on the ground, feeling exposed.
What temperature is it for them? I guess it looks warm.
Probably warm. Craig and I climb up to the top of the waterfall, making sure not to slip on any wet rocks. He reaches the peak before I do and offers me a hand getting up. At the top, we look over the cliff and into the tiny lake. It seems so much higher up from this perspective. Craig has always been a daredevil. He pulls some stunts in college that I'm honestly still shocked he survived. I was always the one standing on the sidelines watching and hoping I wouldn't be bringing him home in a gurney. Man, this could be dangerous. Craig looks me in the eyes.
Don't think. Just jump.
Craig cannonballs off of the waterfall and into the lake, creating a huge splash. I'm worried for a moment before he finally resurfaces from under the water.
Floating. Dead. With a split skull. Whoa!
He treads water and looks up at me.
You coming or what?
Don't think, just jump. How are you supposed to just not think? I'm pretty sure that's not physically possible. I don't
Why
know,
not?
some people manage to do it.
Like Craig.
My toes gripped the edge of the rock. The water looks so far away. Don't think, just... I run off the edge, trying to do my best cannonball. Somewhere in the middle, it turns into a really graceful belly flop.
Those are opposite things.
Yes. I hit the water with a loud slap. I resurfaced to find Craig giggling.
I rate that belly flop a solid 8 out of 10. Your form was lacking, but your heart was in the right place.
No, I think it was about to be in the wrong place.
Mm-hmm.
I playfully splashed water at Craig.
Are you sure about that?
Wait, did his watch switch hands?
Did it? I didn't even notice.
I think before he got in the water when he was telling us to take our clothes off, it was on his right arm. I think they just swapped, like, literally flipped the sprites.
Very possibly. That would make sense.
It's interesting.
That makes a lot of sense. Why do the same drawing twice when you could just flip the sprite? That sounds
Because
like a pretty
now-
common trick, actually.
I know it is. But now the watch is on the wrong hand.
No.
Continuity errors. Come on. I splash him again.
You've given me no choice.
Craig splashes me in the face with a huge wave of water. So when are they kissing?
You've awakened the beast. I mean, remember Zen and how his all men are beasts? I think we just woke Craig's up.
Not going there. He launches another wave of water at me. Don't you put me in a corner here. Don't put a wild animal in the corner. See... My heart says Duncan,
Mine too. I'm gonna save.
but my head says Hammer Fist.
What's Hammer Fist?
Duncan.
What is Hammer Fist?
I don't know how to brain. Just. I lunged for Craig and managed to get him in an arm lock. Time for the finishing move. Staring into the hard eyes. I summon all of my dad's strength to lift Craig out of the water.
Wow, that's impressive.
That is impressive.
Hey!
And I drop him down for the splash. Craig bounces back out of the water.
My turn.
Oh no. It seems like Craig was simply allowing me to pick him up and dunk him. He grapples me with his clearly superior muscles and, quite literally, tosses me across the water. I emerged from the water devastated.
Sounds about right.
Yeah.
Think I did all those pull-ups just so I could look good with my shirt off? Nah, bro. These arm cannons are dad launchers.
But does he look good with his shirt off? That is the question.
My question is, the arms are dad launchers? Because he's a dad. Does he regularly launch other dads? Wouldn't he normally be launching his children?
Maybe
Why are they
he's
dad
launching-
launchers and not daughter launchers?
Maybe he launches himself.
How?
Craig does a playful flex for me.
Full of eggplants. Damn.
There you go. Craig, truce, please. Craig thinks about it.
Yeah, sure.
We shake hands. There is peace.
If only the North Korean summit could have gone that well.
Man, that jump was such an adrenaline rush.
Not so scary now, huh?
No, it probably still would be scary.
Uh-huh.
Dot, dot, dot.
And yet, this is probably the right answer.
Go for it if you think we're not gonna die. You run all the way up to the slick rocks and cannonball off the waterfall again. What a rush.
Good form on that one. Wanna go again?
I guess go again?
At what point do we want a cannonball to death?
I keep going and let's find out.
I'm tempted
Just
to just say
save.
I'm pretty tired here.
No, save and say you know it. With the same energy we had in our youth, I doubt it. We climb back up to the top of the waterfall. I'm brave enough to try a flip, which I'm sure looks incredibly graceful as I belly flop into the water.
Phew, man. This is fun. Got one more in you?
Do it!
No.
Do it!
Too bad, I'm in control.
Darn.
We should probably head back.
We got to we go to put our clothes back on and notice that they're soaking wet. Maybe a splash fight wasn't the best idea.
Ah, it's okay. We'll get a fire going in no time. We can dry off and get some dinner going. And accidentally set your clothes on fire.
Well, but then they'll just be naked together.
They already almost are.
Sopping wet, we hike back to the camp and unpack everything we need for dinner. Craig pulls out a couple of steaks and some chopped potatoes in tinfoil, and you're gonna do that on a rock.
Well, they were gonna start a fire. You ready for a feast?
No,
I am. I haven't had dinner yet.
neither have I.
You should have dinner. You should really have dinner. It's late over there.
Hey man, take a seat. The Craig train is pulling into the relaxation station, and I'm your conductor. Let me cook for you.
Absolutely not. Cooking is the thing that relaxes me the most. I'll take it from here.
Cooking is and not running? Craig cooks now? I remember how his entire sophomore year diet consisted of microwavable mac and cheese, but not microwaved, and having trouble believing the thing he just said. At least let me start the fire.
Sure. Let me just grab my matches.
Craig reaches into his backpack. He rummages around in his bag, pulling things out and checking every pocket. Uh-oh.
Oh.
You know I packed it.
Craig checks another bag and still can't find it. My stomach grumbles. And now I'm more acutely aware of how cold and wet I am. We really need to get a fire started. Okay, well, it's not the end of the world.
Oh, so are they going for the don't have clothes and need to cuddle close
for
to each other
warmth?
for warmth cliche?
Yes, I think so. I was gonna make a joke that our hard eyes shoot laser beams.
Gosh, so stupid. Could have sworn I packed it. Sorry, dude.
Don't be. We can figure this out. We could start a fire. We're smart guys. I mean, how hard could it be? I've watched plenty of survival programs on TV. If a naked reality TV star can do it, so can we. We'll need some wood.
They would have needed that anyway.
I don't think they had it. I gesture to the trees all around us.
Oh.
There's no shortage of that.
And some tinder.
But they don't have connection for their phones.
Oh.
We can make that work.
And then I think some ancient aliens are then supposed to come by and give us some advanced technology or renovate our house. Depends on the show. Craig and I gather a variety of wood, bark, and moss until we have all the materials that could conceptually make a passable-looking campfire.
They're missing like the flint.
Just that fire, right?
That's the fun part. The sun is just now setting and a cool breeze rustles the leaves of the trees around us. We have to work quick.
I've done this in the past and I know I can figure it out. Just give me a second.
Any way I can help?
Give me some moral support. Lift my spirits and we'll make this fire happen.
Go overboard with compliments. You're really giving that fire the business. You're an amazing, hardworking father with a steady work ethic, and everyone loves you.
Especially soccer moms.
Your daughters think you're a superhero, and the neighborhood dads respect you immensely. Also, your butt looks great.
Bro, stop. You'll make me cry.
Okay. Don't want your tears putting out the fire. Eventually, Craig is miraculously able to get something going. He blows on the embers and gently places the glowing moss into the base of the pit. Soon enough, we have a nice little fire going. Way to go, man! We're regular old outdoorsy fellas.
Oh.
Hooray for not dying.
We didn't die.
Amazing.
I take a seat in one of the lawn chairs Craig brought and cozy up to the fire, warming up my hands.
Relax, man. Take it easy. Let me handle dinner.
I watch as Craig stokes the fire and sets up a makeshift grill for the steaks.
Because they are ultimately dads.
They are. After all that hiking and swimming and fire starting, I'm able to relax a bit. The sound of crickets and the scent of steak filling the air, I actually feel pretty calm.
You know what's interesting is he sets up a makeshift grill over the fire, but the image shows a pot.
Don't ask questions. Craig expertly sears 2 steaks in a pan he's been heating up on the fire, cracking thyme and crushed ginger over it while basting them both in butter. Wow. I didn't know he was actually good at cooking. The fanciest I ever saw him get in college was when he started sprinkling the seasoning packet onto dry ramen and eating it straight up.
I mean, apparently that's a thing people do.
Is it?
As a snack.
Well, it's dry.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like they like eating it dry because it's crunchy.
Okay.
Kind of like a weird version of chips. I don't know. But I've heard that a lot of people like to do that and that they think it's pretty good. I've tried it once because a lot of people said it's pretty good, and it's okay.
It's eating dry ramen.
It's okay, I guess.
When did this happen? You used to eat cereal every morning with beer instead of milk? That sounds disgusting.
It does. I grew up, I guess. Unlike Santa seaweed. Duh, duh, duh. I think these are just about ready.
Craig puts the steak onto a paper plate and sets them aside. I start to reach for one, but Craig smacks my hand away.
Just kidding, these are both for me. Dude, let them rest. It'll be more flavorful that way. Wow.
Is he right?
Yeah, basically, the thing with cooking meats in general is that after you take them off the heat, all of the juices are, like, gonna flow straight out if you cut into them, and then it'll be dry because all the juice came out. And if you let it have some time to rest, then the juices can, like, resettle themselves in new positions and, like, not spill out everywhere, so it'll be more tender and flavorful and juicy.
Wait. Back up. Meat's not supposed to be dry. I can just feel the face palm.
Oh, I thought you heard it.
No, I didn't.
Here, let me face palm harder, closer to the mic.
I patiently returned to my seat, eyeing the steaks longingly from a distance. They smell incredible. Craig prepares a side salad for us in the meantime, sprinkling feta cheese onto chopped greens. He plates it next to a generous pile of roasted potatoes covered in olive oil and rosemary.
That's pretty impressive.
This is the guy who freaked out when he knew Robert knew how to cook.
Yes.
Once it's all ready, we sit down by the fire and dig in. Dot.
Everything taste okay?
I'm in heaven.
I think Santa's the only dad who doesn't know how to cook.
But he knows how to make a cake from scratch. That's the important thing.
Well, there's always the internet.
Yeah, there is.
That's what I like to hear.
But he doesn't know how to use the internet.
That's true.
Dot. Remember how for an entire semester we would eat burritos for breakfast, lunch, and dinner?
Oh my god, I'd get so bored. So hard to not go back to that.
Look at you now, man. You have kids, a great job. Now you cook like a vengeful wizard whose arch nemesis is microwavable food. Really impressed with how much you've gotten your life together.
Unlike Santa seaweed.
Who smuggles money, and so he has a limitless supply. Craig laughs, but there's no humor in it.
Oh.
Glad you think that.
Glance at Craig while he picks at his salad. He really grew out of his baby face, but there's something about his expression that makes him seem so much older than he is. A sense of maturity he didn't have in college. He looks exhausted.
As adults generally kind of are.
Because living is exhausting.
Yeah.
Yeah. You okay?
Yeah. ...
Come on, dude. I've known you for long enough to see when you're down.
Oh, man.
I'm tired, bro. Think being out here is making me realize just how drained I feel.
You work really hard, Craig. It can't be easy.
Also, you did like 3 or 4 cannonballs off a waterfall.
That is true.
So,
Oh.
I have to. For my girls. I volunteer at their school, I cook healthy meals for them, do everything I can to make sure they're safe and happy. And with their mom, I'm always working overtime so I can support them.
And then you work out a lot so you can crush anyone who stands in their way?
I don't know.
That, and I don't want to fall into my old habits. I need to set a good example for my girls. Everything I do is for them, and I wouldn't have it any other way.
But it seems like it's believing you try.
If that's what it takes to raise them well, then it's worth it. That's really sweet, actually.
It is. But he's still gotta take care of himself sometimes.
Yeah, I mean, I think he's taking a little too much care of himself, considering all of the healthy stuff.
True. Craig, buddy. I know where you're coming from here, but you gotta take care of yourself too.
Literally what you just said.
Yeah, me and Santa have the same wavelength sometimes.
I do, though. I eat right and exercise and... So basically what I just said.
Yeah. That's not what I mean. You're too little butter on too much toast, you know?
What?
You're spreading yourself too thin. Life needs balance. It's great that you care this much about your kids, but you can't neglect your own needs because you're too busy taking care of everyone else's. You matter too.
I know I can provide for my family. But if I take a step back and look at everything objectively, I know I'm doing right by them.
Oh.
But I can't explain it, man. There's always that voice in the back of my head telling me that I need to do more. It's like it's never enough for me. Every time I try to relax, that voice keeps telling me I don't deserve it. To be honest, I even feel guilty about being out here.
Craig, you're trying your best and you're doing an amazing job. That's a fact. But even if you weren't, you would still deserve happiness.
Oh, man.
Do I, though? Suddenly, Craig has depression. ... There's only one option here.
There's only one option.
Bro!
I look at Craig and think about what a good friend and even better father he is. He's compassionate, he's hardworking, he's relentlessly positive, to a fault. He encourages everyone to be the best version of themselves. He makes me want to be a better person. If you could only see yourself the way I see you. Craig beams. He gets up and walks over to his supplies.
Oh.
Come on, I brought dessert.
Oh, are you gonna use the campfire to torch the tops of some creme brulee?
What?
I know little to nothing about cooking. Craig pulls out marshmallows. Of course he does.
Duh, they're camping.
Nice.
See, I don't like s'mores.
Well, you still know how to make s'mores, right?
I feel like the actual effort of putting together s'mores is not worthwhile, because then you take a bite and it crumbles everywhere, and then you just have a giant mess, and because you're in the wild, you can't clean it off. However, I like taking the stick, putting marshmallows on it, toasting the marshmallows, and just eating marshmallows, and separately eating some chocolate.
See, I don't like roasted marshmallows.
But why?
Because I'd rather just eat the marshmallow.
But toasting, it makes them extra fluffy.
I don't like them toasted.
Wait, what level of toasted are you talking? Like lightly warmed, burnt to a crisp, still on fire?
I mean, who wants to eat burnt to a crisp?
A lot of people actually like that. I don't, but a lot of people do.
Ew. Personally, ew. Anyway,
the perfect marshmallow is a lightly toasted golden brown marshmallow, and you're just wrong.
you say that about literally everything I do.
Not everything, just like everything to do with food.
I think the more important question is, do you know how to make s'mores? As I recall, you used to just completely blacken the marshmallows.
Oh.
Oh, I stand by that. It's charred on the outside, but the gooey center is preserved.
That seems wrong on so many levels to me.
I don't like the charred marshmallows. I don't like it when they catch fire. I like the nice golden brown. Because then it's, like, it's just solid on the outside. And then on the inside, it's like eating marshmallow fluff, like the jarred stuff. And that's great.
Never had marshmallow fluff.
Oh my god.
Brutish. Craig throws a marshmallow at me and I catch it in my mouth.
It's kind of impressive.
That is, actually.
Oh.
Pro move.
We used to be able to do that at a great distance against a wind disadvantage. Give me a week of practice and I'll be competitive again. That's really impressive.
Mm-hmm.
Craig and I sit in the warm glow of the campfire, watching embers float up towards the sky. The stars are so much brighter out here.
Yeah.
Oh.
I missed this, Santa.
Ho, ho, ho. Me too. We stay here until it gets late, half remembering stories from college. We watch as the fire dies, and eventually clamber into the tent. We crawl into the tent and I unfurl my sleeping bag.
Did they get new clothes? Are they still in their underwear?
They're still in their underwear.
Wait, where's the other sleeping bag?
This is how it's gonna go down.
Oh, okay.
I look around for a second. Oh. Oh no. I must have left it at home. It's all yours, dude. I'm sorry. I'll just curl up over here.
No way. Here.
Craig unzips the sleeping bag and spreads it out so there's enough room for both of us to lay on top of it.
Night, bro.
Good night, bro. I roll over, we face away from each other. Without a blanket, it's really cold.
I was gonna say.
I shiver and without realizing it, I find myself nestling closer to Craig. I'm sure he won't mind.
Yes, just start nestling yourself closer to him. Don't even ask. I'm sure it's fine.
Oh, we both know what's gonna happen. He turns over and I can feel his breath on my neck. It's hard to focus on anything else. I turn over, trying to get more comfortable. I open my eyes to find Craig's face only a few inches from my own. For once, he looks at peace. His eyes flutter open. His hand finds a place on my waist. I'm not sure who leans in first, but suddenly we're kissing. I was gonna make the joke, so when's the kiss gonna happen? We looked at
Game
each
beat
other
you to it.
My heart racing. Yes, it did. Craig?
Hi.
Got strong feelings for you, bro. Feelings I can't deny anymore. So strong, they're like my arm cannons.
Dot, dot, dot. Bro. Me too.
Is this what they call bromance?
Yes, this literal bromance. I run my hands through his hair, then down to his chest. Craig brings me closer, wrapping his arms around me. I feel so secure.
You know, talking about old times is fun, but I like making new memories with you.
I smile, tracing the lines of his hip with my finger.
Oh god, that sounds so awkward.
We kiss again. I'm not worried about us getting too cold tonight.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
Dad tip number 21, eat a lot of broccoli.
Yeah. That's how... Marinara.
Oh my. Also, those numbers definitely don't add together.
Of course they do.
I know they never do, but also...
We got an S, though.
We did. That means we've gotten an S on every date with Craig.
Achievement?
There's
Yeah.
achievement.
Yeah, forget going to all 3 dates.
Keg stand champion.
I love how the dad tip was, you always have time for a beer with the buds.
Dad tip number 21, eat a lot of broccoli.
Whew. I think I have everything finally set up. Amanda should be here any minute now. I think there's her car in the driveway. Okay. Gotta act natural. Be cool, Santa. Be cool.
Like the North Pole.
Yeah. Where's my elves?
Sorry, global warming got to their homes.
Okay, the reindeer?
Global warming got to them too.
Mrs. Claus?
Died in a car accident, apparently.
Oh. Amanda walks through the door with a suspicious look on her face.
Hey, Dad.
Off to a good start.
Something fishy?
I'm rats. You ask too many questions. All I see is Amanda's face. There is no text box. Game is dead. Who do you think you are? My daughter?
For literally my entire life, yes.
I'm kidding. You're right. I have a little surprise for you.
Yeah, I can tell. You're very bad at lying.
Amanda, my dear, would you care to join me in the kitchen?
Father, it would fill my heart with glee.
I lead Amanda over to the kitchen table, where a present lies covered over a tablecloth. It's something special, but I wanted to get you a little something. You graduated high school last week, and I know you told me not to make a big deal about it, but...
Oh, Dad, you...
Excuse me. I dramatically whip the cloth off the table. Amanda's jaw drops.
No way!
I figure you probably won't be able to get cable in the dorm, so I thought it might be nice to take a piece of home with you.
A DVD box set of Long Haul Paranormal Ice Road Ghost Truckers. This is all 19 seasons!
And bonus material, including commentary with actual ghosts featured on this show.
Dad, I love this. Thank you.
She gives me a big hug. I'm glad you like it. Hey, you wanna hang out with me in the backyard for a bit? Toss the old piggy skin or something?
Totally.
I follow Amanda to the back door.
Woof!
You told me not to make a big deal, but you seem to have forgotten that my entire mission in life is to make a big deal out of your accomplishments.
Is that what parents do?
Yeah, I don't know. Don't ask me these questions, bro. So consider this graduation party.
I thought the job of parents was to nag you into achieving a lot of things and then taking all of them for granted.
I thought the job of parents was to forget you exist until they need you. Surprise!
Dad, everyone's here.
Including Robert, who we literally never talked to except for accusing him.
He's here to brood over Amanda's graduation.
Everyone wanted to come and support you, including your teacher.
Is that a mac and cheese bar?
Seriously, where does all this money come from? What
I
did
want
you
a mac
major
and
in
cheese
college?
bar. Maybe I'll make more mac and cheese tonight.
I was about to say, I don't want a mac and cheese bar. I just want mac and cheese.
Well, you make the mac and cheese by putting together the items from the bar.
How would a mac and cheese and a bar? Mac and cheese and a bar?
Amanda just graduated high school. She's not old enough to drink.
Sure is. Fully customizable down to the type of mac. And there's an ice cream cake. The good kind, the crunchies.
I want ice cream cake.
I want ice cream.
And mac and cheese. And
Yeah.
nachos.
I don't want nachos. I'm not really a big chip guy.
I don't know what to say.
Don't say anything. Just go have fun with your pals, alright? I'm so proud of you, Amanda. All it says on my screen is amen.
Amen. Duh.
Yeah, I mean, yes. I figured it ended with duh.
Amanda. Duh.
Amanda smiles and runs to her friends. I should make the rounds and make sure everyone's having a good time. And we need to remember most of their voices. But first, mac and cheese. Serta. Brian, you made it. Ah, I don't pass up on good mac. What do you think of the party? It's not bad. ... Just not bad? Yeah, it's not bad. Don't let him bait you. Don't let him bait you. Thank you for the lovely compliment. Daisy trots up.
Hi! Amanda's dad?
Hey, Brian's daughter.
Why did I make her voice so high? I don't even remember.
See how that feels?
It's a really great party. Thanks so much for inviting us.
You're very welcome, tiny child who knows how to pay a compliment. Brian and I lock eyes. This isn't over.
Because he's next.
Not for a while, I hope.
Birds.
What? Birds. Yes, birds. Birds
Burb.
exist.
Burb.
Looks like you settled into this neighborhood quite nicely. Yep. Couldn't ask for a better cul-de-sac.
Oh.
Oh. Oh. Oh. Well, I'm glad. Hopefully we'll see more church events. We got a big schedule planned for the rest of the year. Sure thing, Joseph. And maybe if you aren't doing anything later, we could hang out sometime.
No!
What, you don't want to be a homewrecker again?
Joseph, if you're staying with your wife, then just devote yourself to your wife and have her devote herself to you too.
But because we weren't involved, they never reconciled.
I know.
So we could just easily.
What happens if you, like, do the first 2 dates with him, and then you have, like, that confrontation with Mary, and then you just, like, never hang out with him again?
Don't know. Sure thing, Joseph. That'd be great. Well, see you later. Hugo comes up to me with a plate of mac and cheese.
I like how all of your characters went first.
Yeah. The perfect cheddar to mac ratio. Beautiful work, Santa.
It's a builder-owned mac and cheese bar. You determined the ratio.
You said this last time, too.
I know, but it's still just stupid.
Thanks, Hugo. You know, I'm really pleased to see Amanda going to her dream school. I'm glad she turned it down around for finals.
Turned it down for finals.
Turned it down for finals, yes. Yes. The Santa blank lines. Me too. The scholarship money will really help since I totally don't have infinite funds that I just am sourcing from. Amanda walks by and pretends not to see Hugo. Amanda, come say hi to your old teacher.
Hey.
Congratulations on graduating. I know you're going to do great things at art school.
Haha. Yeah, thanks.
Amanda starts to back away.
Wait, I just realized you're not my teacher anymore, so I don't have to be afraid of talking to you. You no longer hold power over me.
People are afraid to talk to teachers?
Outside of class, yeah, it's kind of weird.
Is it?
You never, like, experienced that?
No.
Yes.
I never saw teachers outside of class.
Well, imagine if you had seen, like, your teacher just, like, grocery shopping or something. You would not go up and chat with them.
Maybe I would. I had some fun teachers.
Oh, right, you're that kind of nerd.
What?
Read your damn line.
You're right. Go forth, adult. I can no longer give you detention.
Yeah, I'm gonna break anything I want, and there's nothing you can do about it. ...
Are you still mad about that time I gave you detention for breaking my globe?
Nope. And I'll have you know that the globe didn't even fit through the basketball hoop in the first place. So,
She'll fit into college just fine.
Hey.
Hey. ...
Good talk.
Robert gestures vaguely to the snack table.
Good stuff.
Yep.
I don't know.
See you later.
Hey, man.
Old says is he, so... Man.
Let me know when Amanda leaves for college. I'll have a fresh batch of grateful banana bread ready for her.
I forgot we gave him grateful banana bread this time around.
take the banana bread and share it with all of your dorm mates. Have instant friends.
But what if they don't like banana bread? Now you have instant enemies.
Well, they could just not eat the banana bread.
No. They have to hate you for it.
Ask your roommate. He knows. He doesn't like banana bread. Since he doesn't like Brian. Or he doesn't like bananas.
Wait, he doesn't?
You didn't know
What?
that?
No! What?
Pretty sure he said it at least once in front of you. He thinks that bananas taste metallic. I think he's allergic to them if he thinks that bananas taste metallic.
Right. See, I like bananas. I have not really had banana bread I liked.
Well, that's the problem of the people making the banana bread, all I can say.
Thank you. I know she'll love it.
My mom used to make banana bread. It was good.
My mom used to make nothing.
What a splendid garden party. My deepest thanks for extending an invitation to my son and I. This icebox cake is divine. Yeah, thanks, dude. Good cake.
Thanks for coming by. Hey, looks like Amanda's hanging out with Briar and Hazel. Let's see what they're up to.
Okay, Briar. Think of a shape. Hazel. What's she thinking?
Dot, dot, dot. Square.
Briar? Star. Dot, dot, dot. We'll get it next time.
Amanda leans in close to Briar and Hazel, lowering her voice.
Listen, you guys can be real with me. If you're downplaying your psychic abilities, I want you to know that you can trust me. Heck, even think of me as the third twin.
Amanda, that's a triplet.
You know, Dad, by the time I'm done with these kids, we're gonna be finishing each other's. Dot, dot, dot. Dot, dot, dot. What? You didn't finish your sentence. What are we gonna be finishing? Each other's sentences. See? Third twin.
Oh my gosh, Amanda.
She's sticking her tongue out. It's really cute.
I have to go. As the party starts to wind down, I take a seat on our back porch step. The sun is setting, and everyone seems to have eaten their fill.
So we talked to all of the dads except Craig, and then we went to talk to his daughters. And we didn't even seek him out.
That's what's going to happen after we talk to Amanda. And she's
still got her tongue out.
Amanda wanders over and sits down next to me.
Killer party pops.
She's still sticking her tongue out at us.
Yes, she is. She said that line with her tongue out.
What can I say? I was inspired.
Is there just a bug?
There might be.
So, I also have something for you.
That has to be. Oh, no. She finally changed. For me? Why?
Wait, you remember this?
Not to be completely genuine about my feelings for once or anything, but growing up wasn't easy, but it could have been a lot harder if it wasn't for you. Dad, you've been there for me through everything. There's been times in my life where you were my only friend. I was really scared of going to college and being so far away from you, but I realized that everything you've done for me has been to prepare me for this. And I'm ready. I wouldn't be who I am today without you.
Don't cry, don't cry. Swear to God, Santa, if you cry again.
You're the best, Dad. I love you.
And I'm crying.
Anyway, that was enough emotional vulnerability for one day. Present time.
Amanda hands me a tiny wrapped package.
Ooh.
I tear the wrapping off to find a framed picture of me and Amanda. It's us.
Kinda shocking all of our photo albums are just pictures of me, huh? I figured we needed at least one together before I leave.
And she somehow took it without us knowing.
That's what I said last time.
I know it was, which is why I'm bringing it back up.
Uh-huh.
What? You think I'm that
That what?
that much of a goldfish?
Sometimes.
Amanda, thank you. Watching you grow up has been the happiest experience of my life. You're such a talented, intelligent young woman. I'm so excited to see what the future holds for you. Knock 'em dead, kid.
Always do.
Amanda and I share a hug.
This is only the beginning, Pops. Plenty more memories for us down the road.
Memories to make and stuff to break, right?
Ugh.
Oh, I'm gonna break so much stuff, intentionally and unintentionally. You're probably gonna have to pay for most of it.
Probably. It would be my honor. Amanda, hops up.
Looks like someone's been waiting to talk to you.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Let's over to the back of the yard where Craig is sitting on a bench beneath our cherry blossom tree. He smiles at me.
I'll leave you to it. Me and the Emmas are gonna go get ice cream.
Oh,
Pew pew! Love you, Pops.
Amanda runs off to join her friends.
I guess they made up?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, last time, did she talk about the Emmas?
I feel like she did, and I feel like we were also like, huh?
I mean, it's high school. That happens, I guess.
I guess.
I mean, it happened to me. I take a seat next to Craig as the last guests make their way out of the party.
Bro,
Bruh.
Oh.
this reminds me of the parties we used to throw. Fewer keg stands, of course.
I would hope there's fewer keg stands at this party. Probably for the best. I don't want to get my hip replaced after a party trick goes wrong.
Oh.
We can leave keg stands in the past.
Hmm.
Da, da, da.
Oh.
I'm, taking this weekend to relax. This party was my first stop out of the express train from the relaxation station. Next stop is Napville.
Napville.
That's what I'm going to do soon. Pull into the Santa Concourse. I'd like to book a ticket to Napville as well.
So they're gonna nap together?
Oh.
I don't think it'll just be napping together.
Might have to meet you halfway at eating food directly off of your own stomach town.
We both giggle, but man, do I want to just pour some chips on my belly while I hang out in a hammock.
That sounds weird.
It does.
At least put it on a plate on your belly.
I think that's too much work. Do you expect Santa to put in so much work when he doesn't have a job?
You should have plenty of energy for all that work.
Craig, I'm glad you're making time for yourself.
Oh.
Me too. Stress is a funny thing, dude. I didn't realize how overworked I was until we got away from the city. It's honestly just as destructive as binge drinking every night and eating burritos off of the floor. Ew.
Why would you be doing both of those things?
I mean, I guess he was drunk.
But also,
I don't know.
like, what the crap? Guess we need to get out of the city more often then. Craig kicks his leg over the side of the bench and leans onto me, laying down on my lap, run my fingers through his hair.
Oh, how cute.
You're looking for balance. I admire that.
Trying to not feel guilty about doing things for myself. It's a process. It's gonna take me some time to figure it out. Might need your help, bro.
Craig, I'll be your bro till the day I die. And if being your bro means forcing you to take care of yourself, then I'll happily oblige.
Oh.
Craig looks up at me, smiling.
Oh.
Bro, that means so much to me.
Craig sits up and pulls me into a kiss. That. Bro. We both laugh.
I feel like it sounds so awkward to call someone bro after kissing them. Or right before kissing them.
Yes?
Then again, I've also never understood using baby as a pet name for your significant other. Because it's weird. I don't get it.
I mean, you don't get a lot of things, apparently.
This is true. I don't.
I mean, neither do I, but...
Oh.
You and me, we're gonna be alright.
Saving. Oh,
Credits.
credits. Guess we're done.
Yay.
That was...
Thank you to those 2 people who showed up for like 5 minutes and then got
Yee.
sick of me voicing Amanda, apparently. Glad I could scare you off.
Isn't that half our job?
Only half of it?
Yes.
I definitely expected more than half. I thought that was my entire job.
Is to scare people?
Yes.
Oh, no, you haven't really managed to scare me.
Sometimes.
It's been a long time. Since you've gotten close to scaring me.
It's also been a long time since I like actually hung out with you in person. So
Yeah, that's true. Penguin minigame.
Piano. Whittling. Skee ball. Golf.
how come all these
Musical.
mini games have like designer and artist and none of it is like programmer? Even though I feel like the programmer is definitely the one who has to like put in special mechanics for the mini games.
I don't know. Don't ask me these questions. These questions are complicated.
Are they though?
Yes.
Daughter brag battle theme. Test company, please ignore.
That's always useful. Bunch of playtesters, bunch of things.
And yet still so many typos. And continuity errors. And all of our dads.
I don't know. I wouldn't want to be thanking my dad.
Well, that was under the quality assurance section. So did they force all of their dads to play it as playtesters?
I thought it was just like the special thanks. Ah, yes, the heart eyes.
You're the best, Pops.
She also covered it in hard eyes. Obviously all the hearts on the bottom where she wrote that. His eyes. That's why she included them.
Copy pasting the eyes.
They're even almost the same color.
Yeah. Okay.
I wonder why the art on these is so different. Also, why is his shirt like halfway down unbuttoned?
Something hot?
Yes, but like logically, what was his reason for doing that?
Don't think about the logic. Something hot.
I mean, considering Joseph's too, yeah, I guess so.
Like, I think the idea of these pictures is something hot.
True.
Even though I would not consider any of them hot personally.
You also don't swing that way in the first place.
Nope.
You also generally just don't consider anybody hot.
Yep. It's a problem, I
Gallery.
guess.
Mini games.
Yeah, well, too
What?
many games now.
One day we'll fill those both up. But next time, we're not playing this, are we?
Hatful boyfriend!
Yeah,
When's our next
we're
stream?
Tuesday again?
Maybe?
Maybe.
Maybe.
We'll see. We'll see.
I'm moving. So,
That's true.
like, I might need to pack.
That's true. Well, it'll be where it normally is.
We'll figure it out. Okay.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching, nobody.
Yeah. Thanks for watching, anybody who might watch this later to hear us.